Hello whiskey lovers, and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings here from the heart of the Belgian Ardennes. And I have to be honest, it's quite chilly and it's even raining a little bit. We haven't been lucky with the weather, but we have been lucky with what we brought, because today I would like to talk to you about this one, a Belgian single malt and a special edition to boot. This is from the stokerij de Molenberg, a Belgian single malt producer, but also actually a brewery, and they have this beer called Gouden Carolus in a whole panoply of flavors and whatnot, even whiskey infused, my favorite. But then their triple, they also distill their triple beer and create their Gouden Carolus single malt, a Belgian single malt. Now, to celebrate the anniversary of the distillery, or I should say the anniversary of the releases of the single malt, every year they have a special release, and this is their 7th anniversary release from 2020. Their 2021 8th release is already out there, but this is the 7th release, and it's called Rabelo. Now, before you think Rabelo, what does that even mean? Rabelo is actually the name of the boats that are used in the Douro Valley in Portugal. The boats that they use on the river where they transport casks of port. Right, exactly. So that's why they call this Rabelo, because what's inside is the regular single malt, but in this case, finished on a white port cask. That sounds interesting. I've had quite a few single malts on white port casks, and I have to be honest, I think I have a bit of a soft spot for it. Anyway, let's give this one a go. It is bottled at 46% ABV, the Rabelo, and that's the one we will be trying today. The 7th anniversary bottling from the Gouden Carolus. It's a bright golden. I'm not sure if you can see that in the dying light here. Bright golden. Clings to the glass, that's nice. Let's hope this malt warms us up just a tiny little bit on the nose. Oh. Well, it's very special indeed. It takes some getting used to. Because at first I'm getting hints of bubblegum. Sorry, it's true. Sweet notes of bubblegum, some cotton candy, some dandelions, or is that dandelions? Dandelions, dandelion, whatever, the flower. And I also get something minty to boot. It's minty, but it's not quite mint. Are you still following? If I'm moving too fast, just let me know. It's reminiscent of a grappa, to be honest, a barrel-aged grappa, which is not a bad thing. I get some white fruit in there, like Jona gold apples. It's not bad, but it grows on you. But at first, it takes some getting used to. And if I were to sniff this blind, I'll be honest, I wouldn't be thinking of a single malt. Having said that, nice enough, right on the palate. That's actually an equally strange experience, to be honest. Again, something minty, something medicinal, something mentholated. Ooh. A bit of green grapes, the Jona gold apples return, something floral as well, apricots, candied apples, and something that reminds me of an effervescent tablet. I'm not sure that's a good thing. It's weird. It's a bit weird. It's a bit almost awkward, but nevertheless, it's not bad. But this is not like, oh yeah, oh, single malt and white port cask. This is a bit of a weird drink. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of whiskey. Weird. Anyway, on the finish. Finish is rather short, but okay. It's floral again, but after a few moments now, the only thing I can think of, the only thing I see in my mind's eye is a glass of white port. Now, mind you, I like white port, so that's not a punishment. But again, a weird experience for this single malt. I would not have guessed that this was whiskey if I were to try this blind. Having said that, it works. It's a bit special and it grows on you. So there you have it, the Gouden Carolus Belgian single malt 7th anniversary edition Rabelo, named after those short boats on the Douro in the Portuguese valley of the port. Weird, but it grows on you and actually good fun. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you. Bye bye.